Hi Aries, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.TarotbyAnisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity in your personal lives and your careers, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at TarotbyAnisha@gmail.com. Do remember to subscribe and like the videos. I will really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Aries, it's quite a potent month for you. We have your ruler Mars that is going finally direct towards end of the month, so still some more time to go over there. And a lot of you have been rightfully so really frustrated because while you want this entire it's your inherent nature to want to go ahead, be more of a doer than of a thinker. But this entire 2 month has been more of a time of restraint. You've been sort of being pushed back and you've been made to look at things, and there's just been a sense of get up and go and heal and stop. So there is this frustration, but I think this has also been a great time to sort out anger issues. It's been a brilliant time. If things have been stuck at an emotional level for the longest of times, and I do hope that a lot of you have had the time sort these things out while the Martian energy has been retrograde. There's still some more time. Now Mars also tends to, it's not during a retrograde a great time to be buying anything mechanical or doing or investing into things which have to do with a lot of mechanical things that are involved. So of course buying cars and etc. Come along with it. Some of you may have found during this entire time that maybe decisions that have got taken earlier, maybe a little hastily, this is a time where you could be sort of evaluating, or you could just be sort of reviewing them during the retrograde time. The good news is we have Sun and Venus that are there in a part of your chart that is all about higher mind, consciousness. It's about your siblings, it's about your community. So it's a time wherein, and this is again beginning from your first week of June, and you could be looking at conversations, people who are really mentally stimulating. You would be seeking people out who are mentally challenge and stimulate you. So during this time, Aries, you're not going to be suffering fools very easily. You're going to be going out and you're going to be seeking a lot of mental excitement. And because this also covers your sibling, your house of siblings, so it could be that either your siblings are traveling or they're over and meeting you, or it could be that you are going and you're spending some time. So great time to be spending or even to be clearing some air with siblings if it hasn't got done for some time. We have a new moon as well, and that is happening around the 4th of June, and this is happening in a part of your chart that is also about conversation. So you will find that if communication earlier has been a little strained and you've been feeling a little frustrated, you'll find it on this time that communication just sort of smooths out, and you're able to get your point across without any kind of an misunderstanding. So it's just a very nice time with the new moon, and you will get an opportunity. A new moon is all about newer opportunities, a newer way of projecting things, even the way that we are feeling, or maybe you may feel earlier that you wanted to say something or you wanted to communicate something and that didn't happen, but during this time you'll find that it seems to be like a great opportunity, almost a cosmic opportunity that gets given to you. Around the 13th we have Mercury as well, that is and Mercury of course is a natural ruler of communication, and Mercury is coming in joining this part where already Sun, Venus and new moon is there, and Mercury is going to be coming where he's going to be encouraging you to be taking short trips to maybe if for a while that you've been thinking about not just doing a travel plan, but I think negotiations, contracts, newer jobs, if they have been in a pipeline for quite some time, this is the time that you will find that things are finally opening up for you. So there is going to be this sense of just exhale. Finally, things are just sort of, they have been in a pipeline, they've forever it's been cooking, and now you'll just find the results sort of coming out this month. On the 18th, we have Venus, and she's moving in a part of your chart that is your own home, and that's a lovely place for Venus to be in. and some of you could be renovating your place, some of you could just be sort of either even buying a place, shifting to a new place. And emotionally, it's not a time when you're going to be looking at frivolous conversations. It's a time where you'll be giving your family a priority above anything else during this phase, and you are of course going to be making an effort to improve the look of your house and entertain more, and all that is going to be happening. Around the 20th, we have a full moon, and that is happening in a part of your chart wherein it is all about your higher mind and consciousness, and some amount of travel as well. And this house also has to do with your belief system as well. And with the full moon, you could feel that there seems to be a sort of, because it's about fruition, it's about closure, and full moons come in normally, sort of put a nice pretty bow by the end of, once the deed has been done or the project is over. It's just sort of the final touches that here it's got done now. And it's a time wherein that you could be spiritually be feeling quite expansive. You could be maybe exploring your spiritual side more during this phase. And it is also that you will decide, some of you will decide to sort of dedicate your life more to your spiritual path. That if there's been a tug forever, there is a decision that you will take this month to do so. And it can also be, for some of you, it could just be a mental growth, wherein that you'll decide that okay, you want to either study or you want to focus on yourself, on your career, and generally on your growth. So there's a lot of connection that you're going to be feeling between a mind and a spirit during this time. Uranus, however, is still there in your own house, Aries, and that's still causing some amount of rebellion. And a lot of you are going to be feeling still this need to dance to your own tune, and why not? But then Uranus, as we know, is the bad boy of astrology. So still you could find all these feelings come inside you, and just this sense of restlessness and wanting to break free and wanting to do things your way, and just sort of go ahead on your own chosen path. And it is, I think that this entire Uranian phase is about change, it's about transformation, and you would want that in other people as well. So you're not, sort of going to be happy sitting back and saying that, okay, I'm going to be letting life take its course and I'll see what it is, because it's in the house of self. There's going to be a lot of you will already be experiencing since the last couple of years this entire change of what do you want out of life, how do you perceive yourself, how it is that you want people to perceive you. So a lot of focus is going to be there on transformation, on inner transformation, and on change. So exciting and scary at the same time, but as long as you limit the pressure to yourself, Aries, and don't sort of start pushing it on your partners or on your closest relationships and saying, no, everybody needs to change and I want everyone to transform. So try and not do that. Remember that change, the best change that you can bring about in your life is from your own self. And so focus on that this month. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Aries. A quick reminder for those of you who are seeking clarity in your personal lives and in your own personal charts, you may write to me for a personal consultation at TarotbyAnisha@gmail.com. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.